Oh, I don't have you on my globe. I got John and Rubel.
I should be on there. I thought
You're not on here.
that's rude.
I know. How rude.
Uh,
One thing that I gotta do this just for John. I gotta. John was making fun of me because he's all like, "You gave in." And
on
I was all
what?
like, for okay, where's the shirt? I got for I gave in for getting help from you, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to bother Mike because he's busy and everything. I know he's got a lot on his plate. And then you're like, yeah, I can fit it in. And I was just like, are you serious? No shit.
Yeah,
So,
I had a bye week.
yeah. Okay, so the one thing that John and I joked about was I gotta change the shirt on my character to the matching striped green shirt.
Okay.
So as soon as I can find it, is it this outrageous one? Where the heck is it?
I don't know. I don't remember there being this many clothes.
Yeah. Heads, hair, facial hair, accessories, bodies. How the hell do I find the damn green shirt? No. Anyway, well, now my guy has a green shirt and he's wearing capris, so
There you
that's
go.
fine. All right. Hey, look, there's a zoo and there's stuff in the distance. So, whoops. That's not. We don't want to go that far yet. We are not there yet. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am not alone this time. I am because fuck that. I'm starting over. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're in here for episode 4 of our Pine Ridge Metropark Zoo, and I'm not alone. I have a guest with me. Say hi, guest.
Hi, guest.
So, I'm pretty sure you guys saw it. Well, this video will go out tomorrow, but we're recording it just after your video went live, and I was already seeing the YouTube notifications blow up, and I've seen about a 5% increase in subscriber count.
Good.
So,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was just about to check that, actually.
yeah. Like, I woke up around, 11, and I just, my phone was just blowing up with email notifications, and I'm like, oh, so-and-so is subscribed. So-and-so else is subscribed. So-and-so has commented on an older video. And I'm like, oh, Mike's video must be up. So
Yeah, I always want to. I mean,
and-
we have a lot of really cool creators in this community, and I just want to make sure that you guys get some spotlight as well.
Oh, I appreciate it. And I mean, I don't necessarily do it for necessarily the monetization being small and everything, and my camera's being all wonky here. Well, just yet. I mean, I'm at this time I'm only 4 subscribers short of hitting 100. So, I mean, but I only started this not long ago at all. So.
Yeah, growth just takes time. It takes some consistency. It's tough,
Yeah.
but you'll get there.
Yeah, consistency is definitely the key because since I started doing this series, it's been some steady growth. So, and I mean, quality content also helps too. So.
All right, so yeah,
But,
let's
yeah.
step in here.
Let's
And
get in here. Oh, we're in.
I did
we're
rib
kinda in
you
the
on
zoo.
your plant choices in here a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. Because I mean, I was just literally going off of what looks close enough to the source material.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, I think it's more the candy color trees that you've got.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, by all means, I like to use you as a very good learning resource and everything, and so, your wealth of knowledge is by far helping the Planet Zoo community just become overall just way better.
Well, thank you.
So.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
I just know that cherry blossom trees, even though it's very pretty the way you've got the plants kind of together and you've got a united color scheme, those trees are only going to be in bloom for 2 weeks and then they'll drop off. So it feels if you could get it into a series of greens, it would look a lot like your source material for sure.
Yeah, and get rid of some of these more autumny colors, and
You can
It's
tie the autumny colors together because there are certain plants that do have sort of red or russet tones, even during the summer. But yeah, full trees and stuff like that usually not so much.
oh, okay. Yeah. And I mean, like in the source material, if you're looking through Google Street View, like, yeah, I think it's like fall or
I
early
couldn't tell
spring.
when it was. I had to have been early
Cause
spring because there was still green growth at the very base, but none of the trees had leafed out. So it was a bit of a struggle to try and figure out what I was going to do in there. But here we go.
but anyway, yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. And you know what? I'm gonna go into Tegicam for this
Okay,
because
that's exactly what I did too. Because
yeah.
otherwise you get tied up on things.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm closing my eyes. Closing
Speaking
my
of
eyes, but I need
speaking
to
of
see
getting
this
tied up,
and ah. Okay. I don't see anything. There we go. Okay, so we just got off. Okay, so we just got off the train. Here we go.
hmm and you're like one of the only people
And
in the zoo community that's actually using the transport rides. It's kind of nice to see. Gives it more of a parky feel.
yeah, and the way that St. Louis has theirs set up, it's very much designed as a transport ride. It doesn't really interact with exhibits much at all.
Oh, interesting.
Um, yeah, so it is a transport ride for the sake of being a transport ride.
hmm
So, all right, we'll turn the UI off, and here we go. So first thing I noticed is the sign got significantly smaller.
Significantly smaller, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the foliage and everything has drastically changed, and I love that the ground cover is so much more full.
hmm
And I really, really want to know like how you did some of this, like
It's.
just like
Oh, go ahead.
okay. So first of all, so here's a disclaimer. We're gonna throw the drinking game in now since we didn't start that initially.
Okay.
Um, yeah, anytime race car swears, just take a drink.
Okay. I've got water. Also, I'll stay hydrated.
All right. I've got my German Hefeweizen, so
That's basically water.
no, it's more like liquid bread. You're gonna get
It is.
all your daily
It
you're
is
gonna
very
get all
much
your
liquid
daily
bread.
calorie intakes for that. But oh my god, it's so good. Uh, but
So yeah,
yeah,
for ground covers, it's pretty easy. You just choose about 5 different plant materials and you stick to it and you don't deviate. And so by kind of sinking stuff in like that and then only having a certain restricted palette, it makes the ground cover look very united and very stable, like a stable design.
yeah, I'm super digging this, and
Awesome.
like it's already like a hot damn, just a night and day difference from where I was. So like, okay, this is good enough, and then, or not really good enough. It was just I kind of came up with what I wanted my ID to be,
hmm
and then I kind of got it to good enough to get the screenshots out to you, and you're like, yeah, let's roll with it, and
Yeah, because once I saw the street view of it, I'm like, oh, this is actually really cool. I think I want to
yeah.
try this.
And now we're here at the bridge, and like, oh my god, this is absolutely incredible. Wow, fucking A.
Oh, drink.
Yep. There. Like, yeah, this is. Oh, I love all the plant growth and everything. It looks very untamed and just
hmm
very, very natural. Even though I'm pretty sure this is all man-made too.
Pretty sure too. Yeah, all
Yeah.
it it didn't make sense if it was like a natural horseshoe falls. I think it's
Yeah.
all artificial. I think it has to be.
Yeah. And the great thing is you can't see the path on the other side of this rock right here.
hmm
So, and so like this area is very secluded, and I fuck, dude, this is just so fucking good.
Drink.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, there's another bridge.
hmm
Oh, I like what you did with the climbing pieces here for the railing on this one.
Actually, I think I took that from you. So I pulled out your ramp and everything, and then I just put that off to the side. And so for the first one, the kind of the round one there, I kept one different railing style, and for this one, I used a different railing style.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love how these waterfalls just completely engulf you. And one thing I noticed, like, you did bring in the second bridge from the source material, and that was something that I just kind of was like, I'm just going to go and kind of get the bears in just to the bear exhibit was very rushed for
Yeah.
the last episode, just for the sake of having a bear exhibit.
Oh, sure.
So
Yeah, once I kind of walked through the Street View, we gotten really good at walking through parks and stuff like that on Street View and trying to get the idea out there in the
yeah,
game.
this looks very Midwestern. Love the overgrown vibes.
Good. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, and that's pretty much like most of how the foliage is in the rest of the zoo as well. So I can definitely take a lot of this inspiration. And
Mm-hmm.
oh, you sunk one of the autumn trees in here for one of these orange bushes here.
Yep, that's right.
It's quite nice.
In Montana, we have something called nine bark, and this isn't necessarily going to be close to nine bark, but nine barks do have some of that autumn color in there, so it's really awesome. Kind of sink those guys in.
Tree. Okay, there's a lot of tree. I haven't really quite dove into how rich some of this foliage is in the game. I've been.
There's another one as you come up. I sunk a tamarind tree in because it looked like smooth sumac, which grows everywhere in the United States. It feels like. You'll see it as it kind of come up around the side here.
Oh, how did you do? There's no way. Oh, you took two of them and just layered them to
Yeah.
give it a thick. Oh, that is nifty. I like that. God damn it! This is why you're so good at this game. See, it's not like you're doing anything that's like completely earth-shattering. You're just keeping it simple, and of course you know way more about plants than I do. I mean, your knowledge to plants is the equivalent of mine to race cars and general automobile stuff too. So
yeah, I have a passion for it. So I
Yeah.
know how these things can sometimes go together. I can see like the mangroves that are all in here.
And
It's a
then this
tropical
looks like
plant
this-
otherwise, but you get rid of its bottom and it looks just fine.
Yeah, but damn, this is definitely going to be a huge foundation to kind of, definitely I can take this with me and use it for doing the rest of my ground coverage and everything. And this looks absolutely fantastic.
That's definitely there's definitely a palette there for you to kind of copy and paste and put wherever.
And then this area right here looks like I can move the bear exhibit to right here because this looks like the perfect spot for it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I think that's exactly
move
where they have
that
the Andean bear exhibit in St. Louis.
Yeah, I just put a black bear in because we don't have that one in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you kind of come around and there's still the backside of everything, and
so you can either add some more exhibits in there, or what's really nice though is that you're just up in the upper plateau and you can't really tell that you just came down from all those waterfalls, but they're just to the left there.
Yeah, they're literally just on the other side of these trees and everything, and so, oh my god, wow. Yeah, you definitely gave me a really good foundation to take this exhibit, and by far you set the tone for this, and now I gotta do my part and deliver.
That's right. We want to see more of Metropark, Pine Ridge Metropark Zoo. It's a mouthful.
Well, yeah, it is, or PRMZ.
PRMZ.
Even that might be that might be even a little bit of a mouthful. Let's get out of Tejicam and go with the overhead view, and oh wow,
it takes up a big space, and I think once you finally get an exhibit up there and you start getting people in there, it's going to look really nice all put together.
That is just so... God, that's so damn nice. Just, damn. Oh, yeah. And so my big thing is now I'm going to take this. I don't know if you can see my cursor basically swirling around everything that you did foliage-wise, and then make that more cohesive with everything else that's here.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah, you got a great bones in this zoo. I love that little entrance area. That path area is really cool too. What was your inspiration for that?
St. Louis Zoo. This is literally the same name as for the exhibit is damn it, now I just forgot what the hell the name was. River's Edge. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about your entrance area actually.
Oh. Are you talking this one here with the circles and everything?
Mm-hmm.
That's the south entrance to the St. Louis Zoo.
Oh, cool.
As well. Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm originally from St. Louis, and I haven't been there since before the birth of Raja back in '94, I think is
Okay.
when it was.
Hmm.
And he's like, this was like huge news. It was the first elephant born in the St. Louis Zoo, or the first animal even
Oh
that
wow.
they, yeah. And so now he's their alpha male in their herd, and he's got a fourth baby elephant on the way now. So
Wow. That's really cool.
yeah, but I kind of think I'm gonna do something more along the lines of the Cleveland Elephant exhibit, because they do have like this really cool crossing where it's like two separate exhibits, and you can walk a path in between them, but there's a gate where they can transfer the elephants between exhibits.
Oh.
So they do get some that male and the female interaction together, but for the most part,
They don't stay in there all
the
the
evenings,
time.
they're not together all the time. They do separate them.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, that's really cool. So beyond the bear exhibit, what is your master plan for the zoo?
I mean, honestly, right now I'm kind of just taking it like, okay, now this is the foundation that I definitely needed to get the exhibit started for sure.
Uh-huh.
And so now I have something way with a way better footing than what I ever thought I was gonna start with, for sure.
Mhm.
And so I can definitely use this ridge right here to hide some backstage stuff too.
Yeah, I think that's
So.
probably how it works in the St. Louis Zoo as well.
Yeah.
The onstage and the offstage or backstage are pretty
Yeah.
intertwined with each other, and they don't
Mhm.
they don't really try and hide it. They're
There's
usually like
some
pretty
bits
well.
that are hidden very well, like the ugliest of the ugly bits are
Uh-huh.
hidden. I thought I turned you off. What the heck is this? A visiting player alert. So.
Very cool. Well, I'm really
Yeah.
glad you liked it. It was very fun to put together, like I said in the garden rescue video. This was
Yeah,
a
I'm definitely
garden
gonna
rescue.
check that video out too.
This was a garden rescue in which I didn't have to do too many things like out of my element, like having to restructure a building or something like that. It was just very kind of natural and to throw things together. It really felt like I was planning or planting like a perennial garden or a erosion control slope or something like that. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like I absolutely can't thank you enough I can't thank you enough for this. This is genuinely like just holy shit. Wow.
Oh, and I think I made you a custom tree as well.
You made me a custom tree? I have my own custom tree.
You have your own custom tree here. Nobody else has it. So it
Oh,
is a
man.
bunch of marulas stacked on top of each other.
Is it this one?
Yeah, it's that guy.
Aha. It's that one. So
Mhm.
now race car has a massive wood.
There you go.
That's gonna be in the next Planet Botanic after. I'm sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I
So,
needed something that had a little bit more of the lower branching and stuff like that. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to make a tree. So that's what I did.
yeah. This is so much better than what I originally had. This is so. Oh God, yes. It's perfect.
Well, awesome. I look forward to seeing what you do with it.
Oh hell yeah. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in and rescuing my shit there, bud. You know.
Drink. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I am not. You literally can send me anything, and if it's an interesting idea, I'll be like, yeah, I can probably do something with that. You don't have to have a big zoo or anything like that. This is actually kind of fun to work on when the zoo is functioning well and it's not lagging.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, like one of the cool things about the St. Louis Zoo entrance that I really wanted to highlight when I was coming up with entrance inspiration.
Mhm.
The thing I like is how they have this water feature, and then they have this the train just goes literally right on the edge of it, and goes through this cave, which is essentially another artificial waterfall.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've tried to just basically hide it with other foliage and stuff, so that because I know my rock work, at least with this right here, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep that keep that very what's the word I'm looking for, man-made.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, definitely.
so,
Yeah, I think creating that artifice is a certain challenge in itself, and I think it works out pretty well. Because no matter how good we are at creating rock work, sometimes it doesn't look all that natural. Sometimes
oh no.
budget requires that we have to lower our expectations a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm kind of going for not necessarily on an unlimited kind of budget, because a lot of this does look very heavily decorated and everything, but there's really not a whole lot like here,
Mm-hmm.
as far as that would be incredible with the budget, other than this kind of weird circles with the cutouts.
And even so,
Done.
that would just be,
Yeah.
when they're building that particular entrance, that's just some concrete pour work. It's not something
Yeah.
too out of the line.
Yeah, and then you just basically do the tile work on top for the finishing bit and everything. But
Well, awesome.
yeah. And thanks for, I appreciate you stepping in, and and oh my god, like just I'm so happy with it. So I really
Awesome.
appreciate it, dude. So, and
Cool.
maybe we can do some stuff more together later on in the future, whatever, who knows.
Yeah,
So,
once these projects start to die down a little bit, it's
yeah.
like a
Oh yeah, I can imagine, like, right
massive
now
tsunami
it's
of work right now.
yeah. I was just like, even I knew you were dealing with a massive tsunami of work. Yeah, you're literally everywhere. So
I just
it's
thought
like,
last night I need to get a calendar because I'm having a hard time keeping track of when I'm supposed to have things like ready to
Yeah.
go. This is the first time
Yeah.
I've ever needed a calendar before for a freaking YouTube channel.
yeah, it's insane. But I mean, like, I kind of knew subconsciously in the back of my head. I was just like, man, I want to ask him, but at the same time, I'm like, I know he's got a bunch of stuff planned out, right now. I was just like, well, I'll see if I can, see what the wait time is, And you're
It's
like,
the wait time.
I'll do it right now. And I was just like, what serious?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
I realized I have up until January, the second week in January, for garden rescues, but I just happened to have an open week, and I'm like, shoot, I need a project. So hey, I'll take this one. This is awesome.
Shit, yeah. Well, hey, I'm glad you had a lot of fun with it, and oh my god, I've probably said it 100 times in this video, or not already, but fucking A. The final result is just absolutely just breathtaking. Like, I could just like stand here in Tejicam and just take in all the views and just awe at it.
Well, that's what I ended up doing in the garden
For a
rescue
while.
video too. Is I didn't even talk for the final reveal. I just said, "Hey, let's just do a tour," and then I did an ASMR tour with all the
This
in-game
is,
audio.
yeah, oh yeah, with all the waterfall sound effects and everything.
Mhm.
This is just,
It looks
oh my
so.
God,
I mean, it
it's
sounds so
so
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
Yep.
get to
All right.
work.
So we're gonna wrap it up here. So, uh, so this has been episode 4 of PRMZ. I'm just gonna abbreviate it from here on out. So,
There you go.
so, Mike, thank you so much once again for taking this up, and I'm glad you had a blast. And I mean, honestly, this is just goddamn. gotta get that last one in there for
There
the
you go.
drink, So,
Well, you're very
Anyway.
welcome. And yeah, I hope this is a good little springboard for what you're going to do next.
oh, for sure, I'm gonna take this and run with it, and really try and take this and spread it out amongst the entire zoo, and kind of unify the foliage for sure. Now that I've got a really good foundation, so.
Sweet.
But yeah, thanks. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye, guys.
Bye, guys.